What's up, guys? Steve here with a breaking news update, as we have received word this morning that the new stimulus package, it could be ready as early as tomorrow morning. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you guys why we need to see this tomorrow morning or Tuesday at the latest, or we're not going to be making that December 11th deadline. In addition to that, we received word this morning as well, a breaking news update regarding the stimulus checks, as we have been seeing members of Congress from both sides of the table saying, where's the checks? The $1,200 economic impact payments are not included. Where are they? Well, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you this morning why we heard they're not going to be included in this stimulus package. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the actual video footage that came out this morning sharing this breaking news on stimulus. So we're going to dive into all the details. I'm going to get you caught up on everything. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, it'll just take a second. If you like and appreciate these video updates, be sure to smash the like button. It helps out the channel. Like button, leaving comments, and sharing these videos out to anybody who you think might need to see them. It helps out the channel. Thank you so much. And also, if you'd like to stay up to date on everything that's rolling out right now, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so that way as soon as I upload these videos, you can get notified right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. But now let's go ahead and dive into the latest with this breaking news update that came out this morning regarding stimulus. All right, so here's an article that just came out about an hour ago. Link in the description below if you'd like to check it out for yourself. And it reads, Democratic Senator says stimulus proposal could come as early as tomorrow. Further down, it reads, the final bill, which Representative Josh Gottheimer also is involved in drafting, could be released as soon as Monday, Warner says. It will include some kind of protection against lawsuits for businesses and other institutions if customers or employees are infected with the pandemic. Now, here is a screenshot from another article I shared with you guys in a previous video, and it gives a timeline for stimulus checks, but I want us to focus on the stimulus package timeline in scenario number 1. This is what we're hoping for. In order for this to get signed into law by December 11th and have the president sign off on it, it needs to be passed in the Senate on December 10th, and it needs to be passed in the House on December 9th, which is this Wednesday, meaning if any revisions need to be made, they need to be made on Tuesday, meaning that the official drafted final bill needs to be ready to be reviewed tomorrow, Monday. So really, we need to have this ready tomorrow, Tuesday at the latest, or we're probably not going to be hitting that December 11th deadline. And that deadline is for the government budget. And if we don't have the budget ready, it's going to be shutting down our government, and we're trying to tie stimulus to it. So if we don't have that budget and the stimulus ready, it's very unlikely we're going to get any stimulus before the end of the year. So we need to get this taken care of right away. Now, this is by far the closest that we've gotten to getting an actual stimulus package out. We've had a lot of failed attempts with the HEROES Act, the HEALS Act, the Problem Solvers Caucus proposal, but now we are finally starting to get it together, and it looks like we're going to be able to get this done if they can get this ready by the deadline. And we need to get this out because after the 11th, Congress is set to go on recess. Now, there has been some talk about them not leaving to recess, staying in session maybe another week to get it done if necessary, but I think our best chances are getting it done this week. And if we don't get it done we don't have this prepared in time and Congress doesn't stay to get this done, we're probably not going to be getting stimulus out this year. We're probably going to have to wait till sometime next year. And we're looking at a cliff of a lot of the provisions coming to an end on December 31st. And a lot of people are going to lose a lot of benefits, as Joe Biden tweeted out this yesterday. If Congress and President Trump fail to act by the end of December, 12 million Americans will lose unemployment benefits, and is actually, I think, closer to 14 million. Emergency paid leave will end. The moratorium on evictions will expire. The situation is urgent. Americans need help, and they need help now. Speaking of unemployment, here is a screenshot of the current situation with the PUA program. And this is the federal program that expands eligibility for the self-employed and independent contractors to collect unemployment through this pandemic as well. This is set to expire at the end of the year, and those on this program will see the end of this benefit December 26th if Congress does not pass some sort of extension in this next stimulus package. And as you can see, currently there's over 9 million people that are currently on this PUA program. In addition to that, PEUC, which extends how long you can collect benefits for an additional 13 weeks, that is set to expire at the end of the year as well, and those that are collecting from it will see the end of that benefit as well on December 26th. And you can see there are currently 4.5 million people on this program, meaning that roughly almost 14 million people will be seeing the end of their unemployment benefits if Congress does not pass a stimulus package very soon. So you can rest assured that tomorrow morning, I'm going to be keeping an eye on Congress to see if they roll out that stimulus package. And as soon as they do, know that I'm going to get the details and I'm going to share it here on the channel so that way you can know as well. Now, we have heard what's included in this. I've covered it. We're going to see if they're going to be adding anything in, as we did receive word that there are not $1,200 stimulus checks. Now, we did see Congress, I mentioned in my video yesterday, across the table say they want to try to get stimulus checks in there, economic impact payments of $1,200 per person. But we received word this morning, link in the description below to this article that reads, second stimulus check update, don't expect a $1,200 payment until next year, if at all. Here's the latest. The $1,200 payments may be a go, but it's not in this bill, Cassidy said on Fox News Sunday. This is not a stimulus bill, it's a relief bill. And it's something for the next 3 or 4 months to help those in the greatest need. There may be a stimulus check, but that would be a part of a different legislation. U.S. Senator Mark Warren said stimulus checks can wait for President-elect Joe Biden to take office. Those who want the direct stimulus checks, that will be something a President-elect Biden will grapple with. Warner, who is working on the legislation, said on CNN, State of the Union. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but in my opinion, this is very disappointing news, as we had bipartisan agreement that we were going to get more stimulus checks. This is very shocking. They're saying that this is a relief bill, not a stimulus bill or something or another. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, but we were all expecting that we were going to be getting another round of stimulus checks to help out all Americans across the nation. But now let's go ahead and take a look at the actual video footage so that way you can see it for yourself of what they had to say this morning.
Some members of your group and also outside your group are calling for another round of $1,200 direct payments to every adult American. Is that go or no go for you?
This is let me nuance that. It may be a go, but it's not in this bill. This is not a stimulus bill, it is a relief bill. And it's something for the next 3 to 4 months to help those in greatest need. There may be a stimulus check, but that would be part of a different piece of legislation.
There you have it. That was Senator Cassidy. Now let's take a look at Senator Warner, who was actually the one that announced this morning that we're going to be seeing this stimulus package likely tomorrow morning. Let's take a look.
Senator Warner, you've been a critical part of this team negotiating the $908 billion deal. President-elect Biden told me he thinks it should pass, but House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer called it just a starting point for further negotiations. Are Schumer and Pelosi at this point hindering your ability to get this deal done?
Well, Jake, this is a compromise. There's been a group of 8 of us. It's grown to 10 that have worked over the last 2 weeks every day, except for Thanksgiving. We're going to have another multi-hour call today. For those of us who are Democrats, we would have preferred a bigger plan. For my Republican colleagues, they would have liked the plan that Mitch McConnell put out at about $500 billion. This is a compromise. Neither side is going to get the full amount or all the component parts that they wanted. But as you pointed out, with the economy weakening, with 200,000 additional cases of the virus yesterday, and with so many of these initiatives from the first CARES package running out as soon as the day after Christmas, it would be, what I call stupidity on steroids if Congress doesn't act. And we're going to keep at it. I think $908 billion for a targeted 4-month relief plan for a bridge to a Biden administration. I think this is the direction that Congress needs to move in.
Well, there you guys have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, where he said that if Congress doesn't get this done by the deadline, it's going to be stupidity on steroids. And I would say I would have to agree. We need to really help those that are in need at this time. And he said it's true that this isn't what Democrats or Republicans want. This is a compromise, which is what they've been needing to do all along. And I would have liked to have seen them provide more targeted provisions for people, maybe the stimulus checks, a little bit more for unemployment, but just getting something out, just focusing on helping people, I think should be the primary focus. Let me know your thoughts. And like he said, there could be more stimulus to come, very likely. So hopefully they'll help the immediate need at this time, and maybe we'll see checks and more unemployment benefits and and other things that we need to see in another round of stimulus. Well, you guys, that is your breaking news stimulus update that just came out this morning, Sunday, November the 6th. And as more information rolls out, like I said, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date. It is very likely we're going to be seeing that stimulus package, the official bill, tomorrow morning. So as soon as that rolls out, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date. And once again, if you haven't already, if you like and appreciate these video updates, be sure to smash the like button. And if you're not already a part of the viewing community and you want to stay up to date on everything rolling out, be sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way as soon as I upload these videos, you can get the notifications right away. And if you don't already, be sure to follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. Well, you guys, I hope this reaches you well. Have a blessed weekend. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.